So this is my Hydra fleet. I tested many different configurations, and this by far is the best one. There are a few changes, so let's look at the flagship first. To leverage all the armor it has, I ended up settling for the Mercy CIC. I tried the extra range CIC, was not the best choice. Repair was still like very high. Once I moved to the Mercy CIC that transfers health to the other ships, my repair went down dramatically. So huge, very important choice. I have all the launchers. I have actually 6 of them. 2 slots are still empty because I'm waiting for the escalation weapon. It only has 1 armor of each. I didn't have time, but I will fit 2 more C1C armors. My special choice: ballistic resistors, CL3, siege battery 4. If you don't have it, go for siege battery 3. HVR for the building damage and the projectile speed, very important because the launchers are a little bit slow to hit, so you take damage in that time. So the faster you can make the projectiles, the better. Flechette feeder was my choice because of the reload, so I went for raw damage, not shockwave, so the more they fire, the better. Okay. It also helped with shockwaves because of the supercharge ×3 there. And then the multiplex charge double that came with the Hydra. More multi-shots on the launchers, more damage, more shockwave damage. So you see, I'm going for more projectile speed, more reload, more damage, more shockwave, just raw damage, right? And like I said, the Mercy CIC. The other ships, I have a few different setups. So this one only has 4 launchers still, but now it has 3 armors, 2 C1Cs, 1 C1R, helps a lot. The specials are all the same as I have in the flagship, but this one has the Siege Aegis CIC, so more resistant, and it has an aura that applies to all other ships in the fleet, so the more of these you have, the more resistant your ships, all of them, will become. Next up, it's again only 4 launchers. I have 4 empty spots. This one has all the armors the way I want them all to be. 3 C1C, 1 C1R, same specials, same Aegis CIC. This one's just like the others, but has all the 8 launchers. Here, that's the countermeasure ship, so 4 sprints, 1 flanks, only 3 launchers. This one, to make it lighter, I use garrison battery, just for the turret defense. And then I use countermeasure loaders to improve the countermeasures and give more reload to everything, including the 3 launchers. More projectile speed here and more reload on the sprints, because sometimes you will have 3-4 of those rocket turrets firing at you. And the same Aegis CIC. If you decide to go with siege battery 4 here, it's okay. If you want to go with frontline countermeasure system, then you ditch CML, you lose some reload, but then you could use, again, the flechette reloader. So that's another possible setup. Okay, so that's my fleet. As you can see, I don't have all weapons, so some ships only have 4, some have 6, like the flagship. The only one completes this one and this one. And still, as I'm going to show you now, I'm right now capable of doing 4 of the Hydra Elite targets at a time. The one I'm showing you is the 4th one I did in a row, so you see where the damage ends up. No rockets, pinch rockets, no retreating. The key thing on the driving is approach the blunderbusses carefully, not a full frontal approach, because it's harder to stop on time. Try to approach at an angle. And the second most important thing is always target the emancipators first, because they are the only thing in that target hurting your ship. So the faster you can kill the emancipators, the better. If you can pinch anything, pinch the central cluster of 2 emancipators that fire at you, that's the best place to put a pinch rocket. And that's it. With that setup now, I'm like I said, I can do 4, 5, 6 of those non-stop. I usually stop at 4 and repair the flagship. At that point, it's just below half health. I hope that's useful, and now you can check how I was killing the target. Take care, everyone. See you next time.